Hello, fellow outdoor enthusiasts, and welcome back to Perseverance Outdoors. On today's video, I will be walking you through how much my muscles kind of control everything I do, and the struggle with target shooting with severe dystonia. Today, I will be shooting the Walter .177 caliber 88 gram air rifle. One of the reasons I like this gun so much is it allows me to be more independent, and I can come down here all day if I want to, and I don't have to have any assistance loading it or cocking it.
You're able to change the CO2 yourself too, aren't you?
Yes.
All right, well, we're gonna take some shots without your leg brace on or without your weighted blanket or your squeeze ball. Show what a difference all that stuff makes. We'll show some of your dystonia kicking in your legs as you're trying to shoot without your belt around your legs. When we're out in the field, we put rope between his two posts on his chair, and also he has his hunting boots on so it doesn't burn into his shins. But now this is Alan shooting out of his chair. Alan, you also have some problems speaking. You're on maybe, what would you say, a second delay, but you have a hard time. And I think you'd like people to understand that you're not putting them off. It just sometimes it's hard for you to get it out.
Yes, I'm on a couple second delay. It's not that I don't know what I want to say. It's just I physically can't get it out, because when I'm talking, as you can see in the video right now, my muscles tense up, and there is nothing I'm going to be able to do about that. We just have to figure out different ways to manage it. And also, when your muscles tense up like I do, it also takes a lot of air out of your lungs too. So when you see me other videos, if you start to see me kind of get tired and winded, that's why.
I get that. That's a good point to make. Also, you shoot with your non-dominant eye and your non-dominant hand, but that's because your left hand works better than your right hand.
Correct.
Wave at the camera once. Yeah, it's working pretty good today. We found that putting a ball in his right hand and squeezing it kept his hand off the tray when he's shooting. He missed a very nice buck when he kicked the tray sideways. But, I think we should get your gun ready and take a couple shots, and then we will strap you up, get the weighted blanket and your squeeze ball, and show what difference that makes. Before we go, you started shooting down here 2-3 years ago?
Yes. I got introduced to shooting an air rifle indoors through my outdoor pursuits teacher, and through that process he really urged me, because he knew my love for recreational target shooting, that I could start shooting in the basement at home. I have to make a disclaimer when I say this though. You have to have the space. You just can't do this anywhere. And the main goal of me shooting down here is I wanted to become a better marksman, yes, but at the time I have a severe starter reflex, and that has also affected my accuracy. I found that over the years of doing this, that has dropped tremendously. Wouldn't you say that?
I would. Does it startle you when you're on the trigger, or just when there's other people shooting?
It's a little bit of both. Sometimes when I anticipate the shot, that'll have the starter reflex kick in. But when I have especially large caliber guns on either side of me, it can make it a little bit tricky. because that really accelerates my start reflex. When I say that, there's nothing wrong with people shooting on either side of me. It's just it is what it is. I'm glad to see people are out enjoying the outdoors and recreational target shooting.
What would you recommend people not do when you have a startle reflex? Come up and grab your shoulder?
Yes.
Yeah, I understand that. That's not a funny thing. Hey, let's look down at the floor. So this ammo was shot, these empty CO2 containers, in a 1-year time. And a box full of empty pellets.
Yes.
Ugh.
A little bit of information on the pellets, which is crucial if you are shooting inside and you're shooting a lower foot per second air rifle like I am. These pellets are what the configuration is called a wad cutter, which has a flat nose, and it's also lead. So if, for instance, yes, I do miss a target from time to time, we all do. So if I were to miss a target, I do have a backstop, so it'll hit that backstop and crumple up and drop. And two, that also decreases the risk of having a ricochet.
What distance are you shooting at today?
11 meters, which is a little over 33 feet.
Okay. Why don't you get your gun ready to go? You already have the CO2 in it.
Yes.
And that goes in the stock.
And I do have the safety on.
I'll see if I can zoom in on this. You just opened up the tray for the pellets to go in?
Yes. You press this, they call that a loading gate on the lever actions, and this will flip that down, and then I push that in there, and then I load it up until I push it up until it clicks. And for me, cocking this gun, I do have to turn it sideways in the tray, and then
was that all the way forward?
Yes.
Okay.
If your lever is not all the way forward, the hammer won't come all the way back.
Okay.
The safety is on right now. Now it is off. When you see the red label, it is off.
How was that shot?
Bullseye.
Nice. We'll turn to that in a minute. Go ahead and load it and let's go again. I'm down at Alan's legs right now because as he gets ready to shoot, he's focusing on pulling the trigger and he has to think about pulling that trigger and his legs come out. It's involuntary. I'm impressed how good of a shot he is with all the things he has going on. Alrighty, let's flip around to the target. We'll see.
I am shooting at 10 meters instead of 11. Sorry about the mistake. Before I cock the gun, I always make sure I put it on safety, because no matter how experienced you are, you could drop the gun and stuff could always happen and you would hate for it to go off.
Nice. Let me pause this. Let's move this around and I'll start getting your stuff on you. again now. Safety's on.
Safety is on. Strapping my feet in and weighted blanket shooting up next.
No safe. Feet up on the toe plate. In your Detroit Tigers ball.
Yes.
Don't.
We are off safety.
A pretty good looking shot. I see you had a little bit of a flinch there, which is normal. I know a lot of people that flinch, but you're a lot smoother with your belt on and your weighted blanket, which just gives your muscles feedback to help you
Yes.
from flinching. We found one time in the blind that putting a hunting jacket over his legs to help keep him warm really settled him down and made a big difference.
Yes, and too, if you're hunting when it's really cold, it also doubles and keeps you warm.
And when we're out hunting and we have the rope around your legs, you're all tied up, you got your blanket on, the stand is on your chair. When we shot the deer, by the time we got you all ready, it made a nice 20-minute window to go out and look for it.
Mm-hmm.
Take one more shot and then we'll change camera angle.
Yes. So safety is on.
Your head down, right on the stock. Look pretty good. Are you empty now? Is that 6?
This gun takes 8 shot rotary magazines.
Okay. Let me get behind you once. I don't know what the better. All right. Ready?
Safety is off.
All right, you got one more. Are you shooting the bottom target or the top target?
Very top. Safety is off.
Nice. That's a nice pellet gun. It's the same weight as basically a 30-30 carbine.
Yes.
Nice and heavy. And it shoots nice. It's what, 450 feet per second?
It's 630. It's a 630 feet per second gun, so it's very good. It's a very good pellet gun for indoors and outdoors. I wouldn't. This pellet gun is more of a just recreational target shooting. Really meant for hunting like squirrels or rabbits. You'd probably want a little bit more a little faster air rifle for that. This air rifle does take a little bit more steps to be able to shoot, but if you're somebody that really enjoys shooting and you want to do it by yourself, I would highly recommend a CO2 powered rifle.
Sounds good.
You just finished watching part 1 of a 2-part video series. Part 2 will be up right after this. Part 2 will consist of target shooting progression pictures. You can click on the link on your screen to take you right to part 2. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have fun and stay safe outdoors. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.